Yeah, so my current research project is growing out of my dissertation work where I had been working on an autism project in the lab of Richie Davidson, where we were trying to see if sort of a chronic amygdala overload, just this chronic overload of the sympathetic nervous system, was something that would have a measurable correlate in terms of structure and neurochemistry in the amygdala, and had a bit of success with that. But right now I want to sort of build on that and expand it, because amygdala overload isn't specific at all to autism. I think it's probably most pronounced in autism or in reactive attachment, that sort of thing, really intense stressors. But I think there's a model of allostatic overload of the amygdala, which was proposed by Bruce McEwen, that I think generally applies to sort of, it's a way of integrating all of the different stressors that can lead to depression and anxiety. And so it'll give us insight into sort of a common pathway of all these disorders. So I'm trying to generalize it and then also translate it into an animal model so that we can really dig down into measurable neurochemical differences, and ideally use it to track manipulations and explore, sometime down the road, I'm sure, potential treatments and cures. So I've been almost overwhelmed by the opportunities that are available. I keep having to kind of rein myself in because it's just like, I really do feel like a kid in a candy store in terms of all the different techniques and the different models and the different research questions that are being asked in the department here. Whether it's the interactions of stress and emotions and health outcomes to consciousness and what is consciousness. I mean, it's just amazing. And the really high degree of expertise in making new clinical techniques or research techniques work, I think is part of that too. It's not just we're asking great questions, it's that people in this department are always at the cutting edge of using new techniques in terms of imaging, EEG techniques, measuring neurochemicals in vivo, just a lot of really impressive research structure in place and support. And then on top of that, you have top-ranked departments of psychology, physiology, anatomy at this campus that anything you want to explore, whether it's stem cells or specific reading impairments or psychopathy, any of that, there's going to be some expert in one of these departments that can help you with a technique to measure axon guidance or behavioral techniques that you can use in a research scanner. There's going to be somebody on this very large, mostly biology research campus that can help you with your research question.